Good afternoon, second graders. This is Miss Curry, and I'm here today with our very first model lesson. Today we're going to be doing a task, and today we're going to be doing one part of the task. Tomorrow, I'll have you tune back in and we'll do part 2. Today's task is called Peanuts and Ducks. I'm going to go ahead and read the information out loud, and I'd like you to read it in your head, or you can read along with me. Joe bought a bag of 15 peanuts to feed the ducks. When he got to the lake, he saw 6 ducks. Then 6 more came. He wants to give each duck a peanut. So on this side of the lesson is all of the information that is being provided for me. On the other side, we're going to share my question and we're going to work on solving it. Let's read our information one more time to make sure we have a good understanding. Let's start with the first chunk. Joe bought a bag of 15 peanuts to feed the ducks. So here I'm thinking, I know that Joe has one bag of peanuts, and I know that there are 15 peanuts inside that bag. Let's look at the second chunk. When he got to the lake, he saw 6 ducks. Then 6 more came. So in this part, I know that we're talking about ducks. I know that there were originally 6 ducks and then 6 more came. So I'm thinking in my head, I need to do an addition problem. And I can see that it's 6 and 6, which is doubles, right, boys and girls? So here I'm thinking to myself, if there were 6 ducks and 6 more came, how many ducks are there now? If you're thinking in your head, 6 plus 6 equals 12, you're right. So now I know that there are not 6 ducks, but there are 12 ducks in all. He wants to give each duck a peanut. So he wants to know if he has enough peanuts to give one to each duck. I'm going to slide my camera over to the other side of my whiteboard. Does he have enough to give each duck a peanut? Show how you found your answer. Well, I'm thinking about some different ways that I could show how I found my answer. I could start with pictures. So I'm thinking to myself, I'm not a super great artist, but I'm thinking to myself, I know there are 12 ducks. So I'm thinking about, instead of taking the time and drawing ducks, I could do a D for duck. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's how many there were to start, but then another 6 came. And I want to show that there were 6 and then there are 6 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now I know that he had a bag of peanuts. So I'm thinking, how could I show the peanuts? So I'm thinking that I could start with over here, I could kind of make a bag, and it kind of looks like one of those that you might get popcorn in at the movie theater. But I'm going to think about peanuts. So I know that he had 15. So I'm going to start, and I'm going to see if I can give each person one. So 1 peanut, 2 peanuts, 3, 4, 5, 6 peanuts, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. That he had 15 and I've used 12. So I'm going to leave 13, 14. I'm going to leave those in the bag, those extra ones that I didn't use. So I'm thinking to myself, does he have enough to give each duck a peanut? And I drew a picture, and I think I can answer yes. So down here at the bottom of my board, I'm going to say yes, but I know that I need to give more information than that. Joe is the he that they're talking about. So I'm going to continue, and I'm going to say Joe has enough, Miss Curry, peanuts to give one to each duck. Now, this is one way I can show my answer, but I was also thinking about using manipulatives or using a tool to help me with this. So I'm going to use something that I have at home, and I don't have peanuts at home. I have to be really honest with you guys, but I do have pinto beans. So maybe you have pasta or pinto beans or marbles or pennies. Go ahead, hit pause on the video and go find a tool that you could use. And then when you're back, you can push play. I'm going to start by leaving my ducks, and I'm going to erase the picture I drew. And I'm actually going to erase this bottom part too. And I'm going to count out 15. So I'm going to put 15 in my peanut bag. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. I could do the exact same thing but use manipulatives. I could literally give 1 to each duck. And if you're an artist and you want to draw ducks instead of D's like I did, that's totally fine. So this is another way I can actually show my work, is by using a tool or a manipulative to show my work. So my answer stays the same. Joe has enough peanuts to give 1 to each duck. Boys and girls, today we did part 1 of our task. Tomorrow you'll have a new link, and tomorrow we'll be exploring part 2. Tomorrow when you tune in, I want you to make sure you have a blank piece of paper, a pencil, crayons if you have them, or manipulatives just like I do. Thanks for tuning in today, boys and girls, for part 1 of Peanuts and Ducks. Talk to you tomorrow.